Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Monday, November the 3rd. Well, guess who's back? It's me, that's right. Finally, the ban has been lifted. Finally, I can squeeze my way, almost like it's the anti-Shawshank. I'm digging my way back into prison. So, yes, I had a great November kickoff extravaganza planned. I had done a few props that viewers had requested. All of that was thrown away because I spent my weekend emailing the powers that be the entire time just to get privileges to chat once again. But all that's behind me now. I will take it in stride and I will move forward. Can't stop, won't stop. That's right. That's the motto here at Street Talk. So, figured out why not do some Monday Night Football, New York Giants hosting the Indianapolis Colts, and I'm also going to break down the first half prop, which is who will have more yardage, Andrew Luck, total offensive yards, versus the Giants as a team, total offensive yards. Gray the researchers, we can only dream, right? Well, I'm going to break this down. This one won't be exact, but I think we're going to have a pretty clear answer when we come out on the other side. Well, for Andrew Luck, leading the league in passing, he does have that scramble ability, but he's obviously going to get the vast majority of his yards passing. His over-under for the game, 320.5. Okay, so obviously that's for the whole game. If we half that, we're going to get around 160. Over-under for rushing yards for the game, 19.5. We half that, we're going to get about 10. So we're looking at, from just the Vegas standpoint of total yards for a half, roughly equating to 170. Now that's just a rough odds because that's dividing everything in half, and it doesn't necessarily come out like that. Now, for the game on the road, Andrew Luck has much better numbers passing as far as yardage-wise. He's averaging 377.5 yards per game on the road. That's going to come out to a little bit higher, 188.8 yards per game. Per the half. Now, in just his first half splits, now, granted, these are only for, the road was only for 4 games, and the first half is for all the games, home and away, but he's averaging 179.6 yards through the air in the first half. So we're looking at around 170, 180, possibly as high as 190. It's a pretty big number, even for the Giants to overcome. Now, one other note. Giants, second last in the league in yards per pass attempt at 8.3 yards per pass attempt. That, if we translated that to Luck's numbers, is still going to come out around high 180s, low 190s if we took his splits and factored in his on-the-road yardage. So, it's going to be a pretty big number that the Giants have to overcome. The Giants were basically looking at Andre Williams, his rushing yards, and Eli Manning's passing yards. Now, yes, Odell Beckham could run a reverse for a lot of yardage. Peyton Hillis could come in and get a few yards here and there. But those are two main guys that we're going to have to worry about, because Williams is going to get the lion's share of the carries, and obviously Manning is pretty much going to get all the passing yards beyond some trick play. Now, Williams for the game, over-under is only 62.5, so that's only going to be a little bit over 31 yards if we divided it by 2 to get the half result. Eli, 255.5 over-under for the game. We divide that by 2, 127. We add those two numbers up, we're only going to get 159. So, if we look at just the betting odds for the Giants and Luck's betting odds and his averages, he has a pretty significant advantage. So for me in the first half prop, I'm going Andrew Luck. Now, full game, if you guys want to take a little safer route. Colts a 3-point favorite, 3.5 depending on where you shop. So they are the favorite on the road, but the Giants are coming off a bye. Why is that significant? Under Tom Coughlin, The Giants are 7-3 after a bye. Now, 2 of those losses were against the Cowboys really early on, and he's actually won. The Giants have actually won their last 6, so they're 6-0 in their last 6 weeks coming off the bye. The statistical numbers defensively are pretty much even. Slight advantage to the Colts. Indy allows 252 yards per game through the air. Giants 262. Rushing, Giants allow 122. Colts allow 99. So yet the Colts are a little bit better statistically defensively. But for me, with the week off, I'm going to go with the Giants. I know that's going against the sheep, but it's early in the month. I like home teams Monday night with good records after the bye. That's enough to cinch it for me. So, in recapping, I'm out of prison. Luck for the first half, Giants for the full game. So, stick with me, guys, because I still, even though I got derailed, my November extravaganza got squashed, if you will, I still have some pretty big plans for Street Talk, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. So, remember, if you want to follow me on Street Talk, it's Twitter right there in the top of the page. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. If you want to request a prop, feel free to leave a comment. I will be happy to get as many, if not all of them done that I can. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm glad I'm back. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.